KO, 6 to 11 years old, martial artist, hero in training, illegally employed minor. How strong can this literal child possibly be? 3. KO aspires to be as powerful as his coworkers and his boss Gar, as well as living up to his hero Chip Damage. Okay, KO is unique in TV shows because we actually have a concrete power level status among the characters. POW cards are a really cool concept, and they have vending machines in the bodega that scan your face and print out a card that shows your power level. That's going to make this video super easy. Except no, it won't because it boils down to a single number and we have to keep it separate in the categories. Let's talk about how the POW cards work in this universe real quick because I find it super interesting. Not only do they keep track of your many heroic feats and update themselves accordingly, you can also buy cards of your friends and heroes and keep track of them. Children are encouraged to buy, sell, and trade cards with each other as a hobby, which is cool and makes sense. People collect baseball cards all the time after all, but I think there's just something inherently funny about having a trading card based on Joe, your neighbor 3 doors down, who asked to borrow a cup of sugar that one time, but when you needed sugar, he said he didn't have any, and he won't return your calls anymore, and now these cookies aren't as sweet as they should be, and oh god, I've gone off track, help. For our purposes, we will be using the show alone and not the video game OKKO: Let's Play Heroes, which is, let's call it, soft canon. That is to say, everything can be taken as canonical right up until the show slaps that nonsense to the ground and says, nuh-uh. But what the heck even is canon anyway? Episode 143 literally portrays the characters as mere actors, playing the characters we normally see, so I guess nothing means anything, so whatever. One thing that helps us out here in the world of OKKO: Let's Be Heroes is the setting already has a baked-in power level system. In episode 212, Dendy's Power, we see KO canonically reach power level 3. For comparison, Mr. Gar is level 11, and he can hop high into the sky for a devastating flaming elbow drop which we've seen obliterate several powerful robots such as the Eye Drone in 114. Let's take a moment. Then I take a moment. Now, being level 3, which is lower than Rad Enid, his mom's new boyfriend, who's also his boss, which is, it's a little awkward, but hey, it's cool. We're being cool about this whole situation. Anyway, it may seem like he's not all that strong.
Should we tell him that power levels aren't everything?
Nah, he's happy.
But are power levels just set to numbers? No. Because when Captain Planet showed up, he was shown to have a power level of planet.
It's the Captain Planet with power level up planet! Oh!
This means that the POW cards can show abstract ideas of power as well as Arabic numeral breakdowns. Maybe the numbers are just that though, abstract projections of strength. This is further emphasized during the huge event Crossover Nexus that shows KO teaming up with Garnet, Ben 10, and Teen Titans Go Raven. And at the end, Garnet gave KO her POW card to remember her by. And before you say it's not canon, that card shows up in a later episode, so shut it.
What is this? A crossover episode?
Hey, while we're talking about weird things, remember how KO and his coworkers have reverse furries? In episode 127, we've got fleas. They are bitten by a were animal to fight a robot animal and become lycanthropes. Now you may be asking yourselves, oh, how did they get out of that one? Short answer is they didn't. The long answer is they did not. Okay, but the real answer is they just got reverse fursuits and wear them in all the episodes after that, so yeah, that's kind of funny.
Who's watching stuff like this?
At least he's putting weird videos of himself on here too.
Segue! Let's talk about glowing orbs. Orbs that glow. Glow orbs. Or, if you would, glorbs. Glorbs can also have a plethora of other applications, wherein they temporarily empower hero or villain alike. This can have semi-random effects, like in episode 142, Fink uses some kind of wrist-mounted glorb consumption device? IDK, but the glorb gives her short flight capability. Meanwhile, when a simple Jethro unit in episode 230 gets too many glorps slotted in, he gains superior awareness and sprouts very non-factory standard arms and legs, with which to pursue his new lifelong dream:
Dancing.
dance! Glorps can also be risky, however, causing things like destructive power surges like in 144, and some loss of self-control like in 216. Worst of all, they can make you edgy, which, let's be honest, makes it not worth it. Fink does get flight in 142, but she also gets a spiked collar and fingerless gloves as Turbo Fink.
I never thought he'd go turbo.
Go turbo.
So, speaking of Turbo, let's talk about KO's main powered-up form, Turbo KO, or TKO for short. TKO is a darker, edgier version of KO that uses purple energy instead of KO's blue energy. TKO is a formidable opponent, easily able to defeat enemies much larger than himself, and interestingly, does not have a set POW card. His powers are chaotic, eldritch perhaps, and can barely be controlled.
It's not a phase, Mom!
But when KO and TKO work together, they can become PKO, or Perfect KO, and that is his peak power level. I like to think that since KO is secretly a puppy wearing a human suit, that TKO is a wolf puppy wearing a human suit, like a little wolf cub who rolled around the Hot Topic accessories pile. I love it. Now is the part of the video where we break down all of the characters' feats into Marvel.com stats. Remember, there are 6 categories and they each range from 1 to 7, so keep that in mind. Durability, 3. It's hard to say how much physical damage KO can take, but if he takes too much damage, he enters his TKO form anyway. Even when he doesn't go that far, he still has the advantage of looser cartoon physics, a la Spider-Ham from Into the Spider-Verse. Energy, 4. This one is tricky. KO himself has only a certain amount of power, but TKO has a lot of energy. It's sort of a coin toss, but I think we can split it right down the middle here. Fighting skills, 3. KO trains almost every day by fighting Lord Boxmore's robot hordes, but is usually sidelined to fighting the weaker ones. He trains with his mother in both martial arts and meditation though, so you have to give him some credit here. Intelligence, 2. KO is only 6 to 11 years old and has a lot of learning ahead of him. Speed, 2. KO is about average human speed, but has bouts of energy due to his young age. Strength, 3. KO is pretty strong for a 6 to 11-year-old kid, but he still has a long way to go to be as strong as Gar or Spider-Man. So there you go. Do you think KO could defeat the evil Queen Star Butterfly? Let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see more videos like this one. And if you're watching this, Joe, you owe me some goddamn sugar. This has been Brenda Baxter of the Tidepool Orchestra, and until next time, that's a Paladin. See ya.